Hi, my name is Maya Rapaport and I'm the VP Product Strategy and Data at Pepper. So I will start my presentation with this slide. So we live in a new world, a world of disruption across industries. Well, this is not so new, and I think all of you saw this slide in all kinds of templates or presentation on different design. But what about banking? So I will start with my own story. I entered the finance industry 5 years ago. And if you ask me then if I would ever work in a finance company, or even worse, a bank, I would have laughed. I am the average customer, or I was the average customer. I didn't enter my bank app, I didn't need my branch, everything was okay, and that was enough for me. Managing my own money was far from me, and managing others' money was even farther. But life has its surprises, and I was pledged to go and meet a new company, a technology company, a new startup that wanted to change the way people bank. They wanted to make a bank that people love. So, like a good product manager, before the meeting, I went and did my research. I did my research and I fell in love in the industry. I was fascinated. And the mission was great, and the prediction was that in 2020 the market will be totally different. 2020. So now we're 2021, almost in the half of 2021, and I think we all can say that we are not there yet. But let's start what we do have and why. So the unbundling of banks. So in the past, we took all our financial services at our bank, whereas today we have a couple of accounts for different targets. We take different services at different finance providers, and not only at our own bank one. So, but this is not really unbundling. Because if you take the tourism industry, for example, it wasn't about taking the order of hotel elsewhere. It's not about a website that now I can order my own hotel, a self-service. It was something much deeper that touched the whole layers of the industry. It made a new customer profile and a whole new need and industry. The second one, and also important, is the emerging of tech companies. Technology-first approach to banking, digital banks that focused on building the product and delivering the right solutions to customers' job to be done, and doing so in a faster and smarter and more accessible way to respond to everyone's needs. And this is also very important because this is a platform for collaboration between digital banks and other fintechs and new technology that emerging every day. The third one, I called it trying to build a new business model, because we see this shifting from commission, which are more intuitive for banks than the customers, to other ways of pricing, like premium plans, pay for each month for a couple of services, or perhaps selling different services like insurance, sales, etc. But we still rely on interchange, interest on loans, fees on overdraft, and more. And if we'll take, for example, the music industry, it totally changed the core of the business model. There was a record, now there is a one song, you're not buying an album, you're not going to the store, you are downloading it, you're taking from iTunes or Spotify, and the whole industry changed around it. So in banking, we're still not there. Of course, we are giving the fourth change is providing personal and smart experience. We're using the data and the technology to give a better experience and more smarter and personal experience to the customers. But again, we still have a long way to go. So this is all the result of shifting behaviors and trends, customer demands, accelerate technology, data, and a bit of regulation. Of course, the competition that is getting harder and harder, and it's very good for the market and it's very good for the customer. And it's also despite heavy regulation. So everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Let's remember the prediction was 2020, the market will look totally different, and we're 2021. But 2020 gave us something else. It gave us a global crisis that led to behavioral changes. When written in Chinese, the word crisis, it composed from two characters. One represents the word danger, the second represents the word opportunity. So where is the opportunity? So when I built this presentation, I started to collect all the research about the customers' habits, long-term habits, short-term habits, etc., etc. And then I decided to put only one slide. Fear. Is a very big, it's a very strong trigger for change of behavioral. 88% of the consumers in Accenture research said that they are concerned about the impact on the economy. And this is a trigger for behavioral change. So again, I took all the persona, all the research, and I wanted to make it more simple. So I'm bringing here only two groups. The first one is the new customer profile, the customer that didn't use digital channels before, or they did the digital channels for information. It wasn't part of their day-to-day habits. They were forced to use self-service channels, but they impact on enlarging the market. And it's not only about enlarging the market, they forced other industries and other companies to understand that digital is the main engagement strategy they need. This group need three things: trust, security, and simplicity. The second group is the young millennial that becoming aware of the need to manage their money. At Pepper, our mission is to help customers engage more with their money, to better manage it. But the challenge was that the people are not aware about their avoidance and negligence of managing their own money. So when the corona came and they felt the crisis on their own flesh, 52% testified that their economic situation was harmed. 22% were required to help their parents. So they felt it, and now they are more and more aware. At Pepper, we have what we call customer engagement pyramid. If you look at the bottom, you see the day-to-day management, money management. At the top, you see the pension. And the more you go up, the greater the impact on your future. The more you go up, the more engaged you need to be. But in reality, the more you go up, the less people are interested or are interested in engaging with their money, managing their own money. So the awareness for the need to look at the top of the pyramid is very important for the evolution of the tools that we can give our customers and the evolution of the market transformation. We see the change in the social network and in the increase in the investment market among this audience. And it's not only about that. You can see the whole community now that are talking about how to build my own business plan, even though I'm 20 and I don't have a permanent salary or high salary, or my career is only in the beginning. How do I build my own business plan? What is good money? What is bad money? Good debt, bad debt? But this is a different presentation. So to conclude, we have the new technology: blockchain, open banking, machine learning, data, security technology, and this is continue to be more and more advanced. We had the need, but now we have also the awareness, and the awareness for the whole pyramid, and more customer that are potential in this market. With that, we can really make the market transformation. So I only asking one question, and that each of one of you need to ask yourself, what can you contribute really to change this market and make the banking in the same role like other industry? Thank you.